Alrighty, good morning ladies and gentlemen, this is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to some Factorio Space Age, and I was not actually planning on doing this video, I'm going to be honest. Let's chuck some of this concrete back here. And let's get away from these bloody rockets, because these fusion items are just going 24/7. What's going on up there? Fusion fuel. Okay. They're just going nuts getting those resources. So that'll go on for another couple of minutes, I think. Yeah, so I was not planning on doing this video, but I decided I probably should because... Okay, so here's the thing, right? Let me get some items out of here. I received a bunch of comments in the last video saying, why the hell are you not using the neighbor bonus? And the simple answer is, I forgot it was there, or I didn't look properly. Those bloody rockets, man, they just keep on going off. They just, well, I suppose it's a good thing, because it means I built my base properly, where we just launch rocket after rocket, but yeah. And they're built up nice and quick, they got the inventory already, whatever. So yeah. I looked at it, and for some reason, I just... Okay. Okay, here's the thing, right? When you look at it on this thing, it says neighbor bonus 100% down the bottom. When you hover over this thing, it says there's nothing about neighbor bonus. So maybe I was looking at this one instead of this one, or something. And yeah, that could have been my bad. So here's the thing, right? We got a neighbor bonus. That's awesome. And I don't know exactly how the neighbor bonus works. And when I say that, what I mean is I don't know exactly what it does. Okay. Okay. So, with the neighbor bonus, what it might mean, what it might do, because there's two possibilities here, and I haven't really looked too hard at either of them. The first possibility is it saves us fuel, and it produces extra power with less fuel. That would be incredible, and in that case, I'm going to go... The other possibility is that it just saves us buildings, but it uses more fluoroketene and it uses more fuel. But I assume that's not how it's going to work. I'm assuming it is going to use less fuel. I'm assuming. So yeah. Because here's the thing. I don't want to build an ugly reactor. I mean, if we look at Nauvis, and we look down here, that's a very aesthetically pleasing power system. Not at the moment, because everything's half built. I did end up getting lucky. We got a couple of little setups here, so I'm up to like 5.3 gigawatts instead of just 5 gigawatts. But I'd prefer not to have something that looks like crap. And it's still not saying it's got a bonus. I guess we have to actually turn these on in order to see it. Okay, all right, we'll turn it on. We'll get an actual thing that's working here. I did get some robots. I stole a bunch of fusion reactors and a bunch of the thingamybobs. I'll steal a bunch more if I have to. But hopefully, I got 4 total, and I got 21 of these. So hopefully that's good enough. Oh yes, also, with regards to some other comments, burner inserters absolutely work. Incredibly. Even with, they don't need the heating pipes, they just work all the time. So I could use those here. What I did instead was a different comment. So basically, this guy will sit there until the cargo is empty, or until 240 seconds has passed. So there's no situation where this base should run out of power, because yeah, it will. Oh, it's at 308. Okay, so these are still at 197 all the way on the other side of the base. So 308 is probably enough, and we could probably actually go down to 208 to 200 if we really wanted to, and it'd probably still be fine. But yeah, that's all good. It takes so long for this bloody thing to fill up, for these fluorine. 3.1, 3.2, so freaking long. Having said that, these tanks are pretty full, and they take you a reasonably long time to actually empty. So I guess if the train takes ages to fill up, but the output station takes ages to empty, then it's kind of okay. It's kind of a okay problem to have. Oh, I should not be recording this early. I saw all those comments and I'm like, you know what? Let's this is a good idea for an actual video. Let's do it. So, okay, I'm gonna need a whole bunch of stuff to actually do this properly. We want a proper experiment. Give me some pipes. I need a couple of those. Oop. Okay. You can see it really goes fast when the original heat pipe is like over 500 degrees or something like that. Usually it's a lot slower. I really don't like that it doesn't tell you what the Neighbour bonus is. I'm assuming it... maybe that's... yeah, there's no Neighbour bonus unless you actually turn it on. This is a little bit annoying, to be honest. Give me an assembler. Okay, I can just take 2 of these. Where is my assembler? I'll take some of these while I'm here. Empty fluoroketone. Yes. Okay. So we got our fluoroketone. What am I doing here? Alright, so we got a very basic setup. We'll drop some fuel cells in here in a second. Yeah, let's do it. For some reason I keep thinking, oh, I shouldn't be dropping the fuel cells in here because I don't have that many, but the fact is I do have that many. I have a lot, so... okay. What the hell? Alright. Okay, what's going on here? I had a Neighbour bonus, but then it filled up on plasma, and now I no longer have a Neighbour bonus. Okay. Oh. Now obviously, I'm not actually sure why I'm building this on bloody Aquila. Why I'm testing this on Aquila. I suppose because I got ready access to all the materials and yeah. This is where I am, so yeah. Okay. So. Why are you not draining? I've hooked these up, right? Haven't I? Okay, I think I see. This is not draining. Oh, we're still producing 700 megawatts. All of these guys are working. I think it's not really working because we need more outputs. So it's backing up because there's not enough power output, so we're not draining enough plasma. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is a thing right here. The whole having to direct build these guys on top of each other. Okay. Are we using up the plasma now? Okay, there's a very weird neighbor bonus going on here. Okay. Okay, we got 100% neighbor bonus here. It's all very weird. Okay. Let's disconnect these guys. So the entire base is now running off this one. Well, it should be. Oh, we need another. For some reason, that is not hooked up to that. Okay. Okay, now the whole base should be running off this one. Okay. 400 megawatts from 8 different guys. They both got 100% bonus. This one's running a little bit out of fluoroketone. That's probably not good. We don't want it to be running out of fluoroketone and messing up all our calculations. So let's go and fix that. Oh, that's not what I meant to build. Damn it. Give me those steel chests. Okay. Should hopefully fix that problem. Yeah. Okay. So, as far as I can tell, is not burning the... I mean, it's a bit hard to tell, but I don't think it's burning the fuel cells any faster. And it's not consuming the fluoroketone any faster. Now, the target temperature goes up because, obviously, neighbor bonus, but then it produces... Here's the funny thing, it's still outputting the same amount of plasma, but the temperature is just higher. See? Okay, here's the interesting thing, right? These guys consume 2 per second. Plasma temperature 1 megawatt. And now they're consuming... Okay, so this one's consuming 1 per second, but it's still producing almost 50 megawatts because it's a higher temperature. So that's how it works. I was a little bit worried about how the game was going to say, oh, you're actually getting extra. So that's it. So it's the temperature. So temperature goes up, and then the fusion generator can generate the same amount of power with less consumption if the temperature is high. Oh, and the rockets are going again. The rockets are going off. Okay, we're almost out of thingammy bobs there. Okay, so I think we have shown that this works, because here's the thing, you get a Neighbour bonus, but the max consumption of the fusion fuel does not go up. It just doesn't. The max consumption stays at 100 megawatts. So I think we're basically getting free energy by just doing a smarter build. That's what it looks like to me. Okay, let's grab 2 of these stacks. Let's give you 1, and let's give you 1. Now the question is, how far do we go with this? How far do we go with this? What's the technically best build we could do? And how... Here's the thing. Like I said before, I want everything to be like nice looking, like aesthetic and all that sort of stuff. Fusion builder. Okay, you're coming back. I'm gonna turn these off. I'm gonna see how many, yeah, these are gonna take a while. I'm not gonna do anything silly like going back to Nauvis and stealing some reactors, but yeah. Let's switch these guys back on. Switch that setup back on. Yeah, it is nice because right now we're getting double, which is a very good thing. So yes, it's having said that, if we do like this, and then we do that, it don't work. And it's not just not working because of the whole heat pipe. Actually, we can show that if we really want to. Yeah, so these pipes are just refusing to connect to the plasma. So the plasma connection can only be made directly machine to machine. So that's quite a bit annoying, because it means that we are relegated to producing dodgy looking builds. That's pretty much it. And I think each of these individual machines does need a hot fluoroketone output. So you can't just do them on top of each other like this. You can't just have a nice linear sort of thing. You need that fluoroketone to get out, which is very annoying. So we're going to have to experiment. What do we want to do here is the question. Okay. I feel like... Okay, so we want... First of all, we want a tileable build that doesn't look like crap. Next thing we want is somewhere we can work it. We can use bots if we really want to, because I can set up a little build on a little separate robot network on Nauvis, or even the main robot network, although I'd prefer not to do the main robot network. But yeah, I would prefer, whatchamacallit, I'd prefer just to use belts. So, what do we want to do? I need more reactors. I mean, if we do like a funky circle, then I'm not sure how helpful that's really going to be. Give me some, yeah, because we want we want to maximize the bonus. So one of the things I saw in the video last night, which was by Exterminator, by the way. So if you want to watch the same video I watched about fusion reactors, go find somebody called Exterminator. This is an interesting setup. So this. So this is going to have a neighbor bonus of 3. This is going to have a bonus of 2. Is the neighbor bonus diagonal? I don't know. Alright, let's go for something super simple. Okay. Go for something super simple. I realize I'm putting these in a weird space, but I mean, this is the gold standard for nuclear power. So maybe we should just do the same thing. And just, yeah, go for the gold standard. And yeah. So we do 4, and getting fuel into these is going to be reasonably okay. It's going to be reasonably okay. So let's set this up. I need some more steel. I could build iron chests, but screw that. We need steel. This is an extremely high performance operation, and we need steel. So what I'd like to do is have 4 reactors in the middle. We feed in fluoroketone from one side, and then we just have the generators just spreading out to the sides, which means that to get these all the way out there, we actually need heat pipes like this. Again, won't need to do this on Nauvis, but for now, I'll do it. Give me some more heat pipes, please. Okay. Let's sort of empty out that area. So this whole area, we'll have to do a design for like how we do. Okay, so I'll put that there. I'll move you down by 1. Because the placement of our power as well is very important. Oh, are you just out of range? Oh, we'll just whack that there. Okay. Okay, that's going to take a while to go around, but it's all fine. Hopefully that's enough space, but you never know. I have a feeling that this setup is... I mean, what happens if we do this? Okay. This one doesn't require the heat pipes, but... Okay, you know what? I think maybe we should go over to... Well, the thing is we can design this on Aquila. But if we start needing underground belts in weird places to get the hot fluoroketone out, then it's going to be a thing. Having said that, we can test a lot of the stuff. Just by hooking up a few of these. So like we hook up that. Why is it not doing half? For some reason it's not doing half. Let's just manually insert half into there. And then in here we just put half. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully I didn't destroy too much of the fluoroketone when I removed all that sort of stuff. So Neighbour bonus is doing pretty good once we get some more fuel in it. Just for now, so we can see it in progress. Okay, that heated up really quickly. That heat pipe, that's awesome. Okay. Okay, so this one's already got a 200%. I want to see whether this one gets up to. So this is plus 100%, plus. Okay, so they're going down now because they're not being used. I really want to know, is this one going to get a 200% Neighbour bonus or a 300% Neighbour bonus? I actually really want to know that. But I'm not going to be able to because we're not using the plasma up fast enough. Do I want to disconnect this one again? Now we're fully running off this, which is producing 400 megawatts. I guess because that's the only power output we have. Yeah. That Neighbour bonus is not getting very high. I feel like it should still be going up higher than that, much higher. It should be going up to at least 200%. I guess because there's just not enough plasma fusion generators going out. Okay, how do we do this? Okay, what I'd really like is something like this. That's going, I would love to do that, but that's going to be difficult. That's going to be quite difficult. Okay, we're getting up to 172 now. I just want to peak it a little bit. I'm guessing you're not outputting any power because you're full on the fluoroketone or something like that. Yeah, okay. So the fact that we're on Aquila is starting to rapidly hamper our ability to actually design a power plant fully, because we need to be doing some maths here. We need to be figuring out how high we can get the neighbor bonus. I'm assuming 200% is the max, but I really don't know. Maybe it's maybe you can get some of these at 300%. But okay, according to somebody's comment that they left, it's up to 500%. But the question is, does that include diagonal? And I'm guessing the answer is no. I'm guessing the answer is no. You know what? Okay, here's the thing, right? Let's say we're going for a 4x4. A 2x2, sorry. You get a 2x2 going. Basically, the only good thing about having a 2x2 is that all four of them get a 200%. But it's pretty much the same as just having a long line of them, just a very long line, and each one just has a slightly staggered set of fusion generators. Yeah, but then most of them will still get a 200% bonus. But then and then you could have, or even if you had fusion generators on either side, you still wouldn't be producing enough, so that's not going to work. Okay, all right. You know what? We're gonna have to go off planet and do this. We're gonna have to go back to Nauvis because I'm sick of these heat pipes. I thought I could do some experimentation here, but it's doing my head in. So we're going to take this apart. And yeah, then we're going to go back to Nauvis and we're going to do some actual experimentation where we don't have to worry about heat pipes. And thankfully we got plenty of things we can work with on Nauvis to build up a proper setup. The fluoroketone is a little bit in short supply, but we can just tap onto one of the existing guys. Come on, bots, do your thing. Pretty pleased with a cherry on top. Can you actually delete the stuff that I tell you to? Let's just do this manually. It's just going to be easier than waiting for the bots. I'm not even low on batteries, it's just the bots just take so much time to recharge because they use up such an insane amount of energy. But the recharging speed of my roboports has not really... Okay. Has not really gone up. It's still pretty much the same, so yeah. Okay, what have I got in my inventory? Bunch of stuff. Bunch of random stuff that I don't really care about. Probably need more of these chests. Ah, we're just able to fit it in. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back to Nauvis and do some stuff. Yeah, I really should not be casting at like 4 o'clock in the morning, but this is when I wake up, or sometimes when I wake up. So, yes. So, okay, so the real question is how far do we want to go with getting efficient fusion power? That is the real question. And the answer is as far as we want to. We can go very far, we can go not so very far. Here's the thing. This will produce 40 gigawatts of power. This one machine will produce 40 gigawatts of power for the entire base, not including Neighbour bonus. Okay? Not including Neighbour bonus. Once we include the Neighbour bonus, even a simple Neighbour bonus, then suddenly we're producing 80 gigawatts using this, or 120 gigawatts using this. So it's kind of ironic because the fuel requirement is just beautiful. It's just beautiful. So, I did start traveling. Okay, we're on our way to home. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Here is what I am thinking. I don't want to do a super complicated, super crazy build. So here's what I'm thinking. We squish these together. The one on the end is got to get a 100%. The ones in the middle, which is going to be most of them, are going to get a 200%. Then what we do is we kind of have a sort of staggered thing. So pretty much all of these will be squished together to start off with. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have all of these stacked together. And then we'll do something like this. Something like this. We can't get that. You can't get them perfectly together, can you? Okay, we might be able to do something like this. Yeah, something like that would work. No, that actually won't work. That actually won't work. So you go there, and then you can't be blocking this output right here. So we can't even do that. So it has to be like this. And like this. I mean, it works, and it's extremely tileable, but that is not a lot of power that we're pushing out, because if you think about it, I'm going to pre-drop to Nauvis. You can pre-drop so that when you get there, it actually drops you down and pulls the camera over. So yeah, in terms of, and I mean, I don't want to just stretch this off into the ether, because I'll be like, oh, really, here we go, just switch me over there. Beautiful, boom. So we might have to get a janky setup, and by a janky setup, I mean those things start getting rotated all over the place. Now, of course, we don't need a setup where we've got 10 fusion reactors just all in a row. We don't need that, technically. We could get something where it's like 4 fusion reactors in a row, and then we do it on both sides of this belt or something like that. We gotta think about how we do this. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, let's start off by let's tear this entire belt, this entire setup down. We'll mess around with this entire setup. Okay. We don't need it for power at the moment, so we might as well. Okay. So you go. If we're going to do a little... Let's go back to our 2x2, because I think 2x2 looks kind of nice. Oh, geez, I got nothing, do I? Personal logistics. Get me some stuff, please. Okay. And we'll send it all the way out here. Get me some logistics, please. Okay. I officially hate working with ghosts. I do like that they have like the green outline to tell you when the maximum length is, because they never used to do that, and it was slightly annoying that it never used to do that. Alright, I'm just gonna... Where is my logistics range? Okay, so I stay up in here in this top little section, and all the bots should deliver all of my stuff, which is nice. Okay. Okay, alright. So, let's go ahead. We don't. We actually need, let's do a bit of math I'll do a bit of math in my head. So 4 of these, all with a 200% power bonus, they each usually use, so that's 300 megawatts each, which is 1200, which means we need 24. How many are in storage? 0. Of course, because the ones I deleted before all got moved over to other places, didn't they? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You know what? You are all going bye-bye. You're just all going bye-bye. Oh. No. Let's cancel that. You are all going bye-bye. I just realized how much fluoroketone I was potentially, destroying. Which I do not want to destroy all that fluoroketone. I mean, I destroyed whatever was in the cold pipes, which is not great, but yeah, that's probably actually a few thousand that I just destroyed, even just sitting in the cold pipes. I probably should not have destroyed the roboports. Okay. Alright, let's try that for a third time. Let's try that for a third time. Okay. Fusion reactors and fusion generators. Okay, third time's the charm here. Third time's the charm. Okay, that's better. Alright, so now I should have all of the fusion generators that I could ever want. Well, I still need 3 more, but they're on the way, and all of my other logistics things have basically been fulfilled. Alright. And we still got some pipes that haven't been built, but bots will take care of that. Okay. So. So we need to squeeze 24 around here. I'd kind of like to keep them in this same footprint. And here's the thing, the 2 at the back are the only ones that actually accept inputs. Okay. So if we do something like this, then we can start to send a chain off in this direction. Okay, so we need 24, which means we need 12 on this side. Okay, that's just getting messy. That's just getting messy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 5 more. That's not going to work. That will work, but that looks dodgy. 8, 9. Am I really going for something this just weird? This just like meh. I mean, it works. And to be honest, that looks kind of cool. The problem is I need one more. I need one more to get the power I need. So I got to do that, don't I? So that is 12. And then we do the same thing over the other side. You know what? It looks good. Well, we got to see how it's going to look with the pipes in. You know what? If we're going to make it look good, then maybe we shouldn't have stuff like that. So we need that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. And we're going to need it on both sides because you can't really send an underground pipe up because this one just has no room for it. So we have to drag it out on both sides. I wish I could centralize this a bit more, but that is just not an option. Okay, you're just a straight thing. You're oh. Okay. Ah, beautiful. That one fits through as well. So we're going to need that little pipe to send through. I'll stop. I'm going to turn it around and actually turn it on when I put it over there. But I'm just designing it for a second. So technically that should be down the bottom side because of how we're going to do it. So you go like that. We need to take care of these belts as well. Oh, they're not. I thought for a sec they were. No, they're not. Okay, so we need this belt. We're going to have to do some pipe and belt weaving by the looks of it. Yeah, so we need this one here. And we've already got this one up at this level. And we put that over there so it looks a little bit nicer. Okay. Boom, boom. And then those are all taken care of. And you are not needed. I guess we do it here again for the aesthetics. And then... oh, we don't need that one either. Which means technically we don't need... this one will go up the top, won't it? And if we look about it, we're going to be pushing it out up the top. So what we'll actually do is we'll send this guy up there. Oh yeah, that looks very jank. Okay, we're not doing that. We'll move that across one. Get rid of that extra bit of pipe. Okay. Okay. That's a bit nicer. And then you go there. And then we're basically just copying. Stop pressing the wrong button. Duh. And then all we need is this. So we don't need this end bit. That looks pretty sweet. I'm gonna be honest, that looks very sweet. And that looks very sweet as well. That looks very sweet. Do we want to keep the belt at the same? Well, technically what we want is the belt to go through here and then send it up somehow. I'm not sure how we do that easily. Yeah, we kind of haven't left ourselves space to fork the belt off. I mean, we could do it if we got rid of this. We could send that over at some other place. I mean, all we got to do is join these two halves, right? Let's just do it there. There we go. We've joined these two halves. We no longer need that travesty. Okay. That's looking pretty sweet. We need to make sure we have the power. That looks pretty sweet. And we need one of these in the middle. Okay. So we've got our power. We've got our fuel input there. We've got our fluoroketone input over here. And we've got our hot fluoroketone output over there. That's pretty sweet. Now the downside of this build is it's a bit thicker, which means all of these setups are going to need to be moved, which means all this fluoroketone will be lost. Okay, you know what? We're not going to just throw away all the fluoroketone. We're going to save it. And it's going to take a little bit of manual faffery to save it, but we're going to save it because otherwise, it's what, another 10,000 barrels that I'm just going to have to ship over? Screw that for a joke. We are definitely going to save it. This might actually start overloading our belt limit, which is probably not a good thing, but where did the pumps go? Where did the pumps go? Send it all back. Please send it all back. Now, unfortunately, there's no easy way to turn the cold back to hot, except hooking it up to an actual fusion reactor, which we're not doing, but I know, it's all painful, but yeah. Oh, here it is. I want you to get rid of these cryogenic plants as well. All of them, please. All of them need to be destroyed. Even these guys. Alrighty. So, these actually line up. This one is not going to line up. Okay, let's have a look. So we need 4. So it's a total of 16 fluoroketone. Which means you can get rid of this. Okay, that's... So we... Done. 16. Okay. So that's the fluid taken care of. We got the fuel taken care of. We got all the outputs taken care of. Let's go put that there for a second. We need to delete this belt. Now we have to be careful when we put these next to each other. Actually, how much room have I given myself? Would you look at that crazy, crazy stuff? It fits beautifully. It actually fits flawlessly. So we don't need to change any of this stuff. That's incredible. I can't believe that fit in the same actual, okay. So, what are we doing here? No, that's the wrong thing. Having said that, we still need to test this, but... Okay, how much... Oh, I've got trash unrequested, so yeah, that's not working. Okay, let's put some requester chests here, because the uranium fuel is kind of not in the logistics network. It just gets... Well, I say it's not supposed to be in the logistics network. That's actually 250. And we will turn off that guy for a second. So when it does find its way into the logistics network, it's kind of out of the loop, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. That's definitely not a good thing. Okay. How does this have hot fluoroketone in it already? How do those guys... Oh, how did I get fuel in here? Oh, I see. There must have been some fuel left on the belt or something. Or I must have... there must have been some fuel on the belt. It just sort of happened. Anyway. So these guys are actually turned on still. These guys are working. So that's 2 gigawatt, which we can ignore. And then we've got 2 more gigawatts from the nuclear. So right now that means this isn't actually producing anything. Which I don't really understand. Okay, we probably... No, we've hooked up the fluoroketone. But this is empty. Okay, let's get that guy going. Enable, disable with 1,000. Let's put it down to 1,000 again. Okay. So these guys aren't actually going to get any fluoroketone. That's a relatively simple fix. Okay, beautiful. Now they all get it. Why are you dark? I don't... Oh, I see. Okay. So this is a pretty decent floor then. We're only putting the plasma out of these two. We're not putting the plasma out of these two. And they're not sharing the plasma either. Well, okay, alright, here's the thing, right? Rotate, 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 rotate. Now none of them are putting the plasma out. Okay, so that's a bit of a flaw as well. Okay, this is doing my head in. It's doing. Do we need to completely redo this from scratch? Please don't tell me we need to redo this from scratch. Oh god, what a terrible design this. It looks so cool though. It really does look cool. I think we can salvage this. I think we can salvage this. We need to do a little bit of redesign, but we can definitely salvage it. But we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot more redesign. Okay. So, you... to go down like that. And then you... Let's see, so you're gonna be... like that, I guess. And we just put that one there. And we don't need that one. We don't need that end thing. Okay. Minor, very minor refactor. And I actually want this up at top level. Okay. Alright. Okay. Minor refactor. I'll actually get rid of these. Move these guys up by one. No. No. We don't want to move them that far up. Because we still need to get up there. Okay, alright. Well, at least now it's like completely symmetrical. Which is nice. Okay, you're still good. Nothing went bad for you. We need to now hook those up. Okay. So we've got plasma coming out of both of these guys. So we delete that. And I'll redo those belts in a second. Symmetrical design. We do not. We could just leave that in. That's not an issue. Now, holy crap, it fits. Okay, that's beautiful. That's a thing of beauty. I don't feel like we need that many undergrounds, but we do need a few more. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it when we get these really long undergrounds that just fit everywhere. Okay. You go up there. So I made it a little bit fatter, this setup, but that's fine. I am fine with it being fatter. Well, actually, I'm kind of okay with it being fatter, because the problem is it's not going to fit here anymore, is it? No, which means we're going to need to rip down all of these guys. Are you being sent out? Did I flip all of these guys? It looks like I flipped all of them. Haven't reversed all the pipes though. That's what we should actually do. We should just... Because the problem is if I just delete all of them, then suddenly we're going to end up with problems of pipes being too long. Okay, it does work. You can right click to delete something while you've got something else held in your hand, which is nice. Okay, so we're just going to reverse the pipes, send all this stuff back. And try and reuse it. Okay. And what I'm actually going to do is just a whole buttload of those guys. So this should drain all of this. The cold thermofluid is just going to be lost to the mist of time, but the hot should all completely drain out of these systems, and then we'll be able to delete those lines completely, and we'll have a whole buttload of hot thermofluid. Yeah, 2.9k in each of these tanks. That's quite a bit. Okay, so your setup 1k, which is great. I like that. And we're just continuing to... We'll just let those guys empty out. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at what we got. And now I feel like we can actually fully delete all of these guys, because we're going to need to. So bots, go and do your thing. Okay. So let's double check. So we need a connection here. And we need this one. We need to send that over to the other side. And then these two will share the fluoroketone with each other. The plasma goes that way, the plasma goes that way. Okay, so we've solved that particular problem. And we should be good again. We should be good again. Now, I've had to delete this because this is actually going to go down one. It's going to go left one. So we got to start shifting that across. We don't need that blueprint. Let's cut this and put it there. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, we should still be using the same amount of fluoroketone. So we should need to adjust this recipe. This one needs to move over. We can actually hook that up there, which is nice. Instantly this belt fills up. Put that there. Okay. Give me some... Alright, they're light blue, so they have got robots coming over to fill them in, which is nice. Which is very nice. Okay, here we go. So, alright, 200% neighbor bonus on all of these guys. All these guys should start spinning up very soon. So what are we looking for here? We said 24, right? 24, so this is 1.2 gigawatts. We should be getting 1. Okay, that's what we're getting. 1.2. So, we used to have 10 fusion reactors on a 1 gigawatt. Now we've got 4 fusion reactors, and it's giving us 1.2 gigawatts. Which is sweet. Now, we used to have 20 of these guys on a single line. Now we've got 24. So we've upped. So the ratio is now 1 to 6. It's now 1 to 6. It used to be 1 to 2. It's now 1 to 6. So I should actually... I'm probably going to use this going forward. So 1 to 6. So I'm going to change this to be 4 to 24. I'm going to change this guy to be 4 and 24, because I always want to be able to build another line if I need it. And then what we're really going to do is we're going to go over here and change all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It was originally set. Okay. So that's 7, so that's 2 lines, including the one in the rocket. And then so we need 48 here. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay. So that's going to be 2 full lines that we cache on this planet. Okay, so it's a lot more generators, but the generators are so much cheaper. So yeah, 250 quantum processors for a reactor, only 50 for a fusion generator. So it's kind of telling us to go in this direction regardless. Let's have a look. These are all running. These are all running. Looks like it's maintaining the 3.2 gigawatts. Okay. So that's pretty much it. I like this. We've saved a bunch of stuff, and it's all good. And all of my roboports are dying. Oh, that's what we need to do as well. We need to get a roboport in here. Okay. That covers down to the bottom of the reactor, which is all we really wanted. Oh, we could also put it over here. Get us a little bit more reach southwards. Okay. Job done. So we've got tons of this stuff. So what we need to do is we need to change this guy. So we're going to blacklist the electric poles. I can't remember which electric poles I put in there. And the thingamybobs. And then I'm going to delete everything. I feel like those tanks should have emptied by now. Alrighty. Now, we're going to switch that back over because it's going nowhere. And we'll let the bots delete all of that stuff. And then, once they're deleted, we will start rebuilding. You know what? You know what? We're going to have to do it. We're going to have to do it. I'm going to put the roboport here. I'm going to put the roboport. No, the roboports have to be identical. They just have to be. They just have to be identical. Go away. Go away. Have to be identical, and they have to be right in the middle of the things. Oh, but this one is one off. This one is one off. I'm becoming an absolute perfectionist here. I can't put it... Alright, we can put it there. Actually, no, we won't put it there. We'll put it above the pipe. Right there. Okay. Now it's like one space too high. Alright. Still one... I can't put it down any further because this bloody thing here. I can't. It's not cool. You know what? We can just move this Roboport one up. There we go. We got a beautiful line there. We have a beautiful corner there. Okay, this is... I'm feeling very good about this. We can just paste this over and over again, and it's going to be completely awesome. And we're going to need probably a little bit over there to send it on. It's a little bit worrying that we haven't had a train come through with some fluoroketone. Still filling up, is it? Okay. Alright, let's just start slowly deleting some of these. We don't want to trash any of the fluoroketone. 9k, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. I think maybe we shouldn't have deleted that last one. Oh yeah, we definitely shouldn't have. For some reason I thought it would feed back into the barrels over there. Okay, we just deleted 10,000 fluoroketone because I wasn't paying attention. Oh god, what a mistake. I really thought it was feeding back into here, but I forgot I put a pump over there. Okay, well, 10,000 fluoroketone. Just, how many barrels is that again? How many barrels is 10,000 fluoroketone? I think it's 50 per barrel. I am actually distraught that I did that because, yeah. It's, what is it? 50 per barrel. So that's 200 barrels. So it's 2 rockets worth. Okay, yeah, you know what? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We probably deleted much more when we were doing the whatchamacallit. Okay. Let's get this tileable. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go help the bots clean up some of this stuff. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So we should be able to actually get up to 20 gigawatts a lot sooner because we were really struggling with getting the fusion reactors out, but we were able to get them a lot quicker now. Yeah. Okay, but we need to... I'll come back later, because this is a mess. The bots... I'll wait till the bots are finished, and then I'll clean up whatever they don't get. But, yeah. So, if we have a look here... So, we'd be pasting it there. Because that's where the undergrounds meet up. Let's just do that. I feel like we don't need that. Oh, yes, I see. We got some weird stuff in here that we don't necessarily want to copy. And some old crap left over that we definitely do not want to be there. Okay. We'll make sure to properly delete all of this crap before we start pasting down another setup. But, yeah. That pasted it down very quickly. We still got a few of these to paste down, but yeah. 4.2 gigawatts is not... It should be giving us 4.4, but I'm assuming that's because these guys are just not down yet. But they should be down any second. Come on, bots. Get a move on. Get a move on. Okay, so since we got a 200% bonus... Okay, this is slightly concerning. Why is this bonus going down? I can only assume because it's consuming less plasma. Yeah, that's very concerning. The reason that's very concerning... Alright, 4.4 gigawatt, beautiful. The reason that's very concerning is because the temperature goes down, which means the efficiency goes down, which means that suddenly they were 3 times as efficient, but now they're like 1.8 times efficient. Because I assume because we're not using enough power. So the Neighbour bonus goes down when you're using less power, which means, incredibly, that in order to get the most efficiency out of your fusion power cells, you actually have to be producing close to the amount of power that you need. So if you just say, oh, I'm going to need 20 gigawatts, I'm going to produce a 30 gigawatt power station, and then I'll be sweet forever, your actual fusion power cell efficiency is going to be less than if you just said, I need 20 gigawatts, I'm going to build 20 gigawatts and ride the line as close as possible. That's incredible. That's really incredible. Now, I'm a safety first, risk averse kind of guy, so I probably would still build 30 gigawatts in that situation and just say, screw it, I'll just make sure that my fusion power cells are up to scratch. But yeah. Okay, well that's very interesting. That is very, very, very interesting. Okay, so now we can go over and we can actually clean up all this crap at the bottom. And I gotta tell you, it's so awesome running around. What the hell are you bots doing? Did somebody fall asleep on the job? Oh, it's actually within range of the other one. Okay, fair enough. Why they didn't get that like an hour ago, I don't know, but apparently they just didn't. Just in the last few, and then we clean this up. We clean this up. We clean this up. That's still got 24. I was about to delete that, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to delete it. Okay, so we just do it like this. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so these biters are in the way. Having said that, how many do we have? Well, we need 20 gigawatts, right? 20 gigawatts times... Alright, so 18 times 1.2 is 21.6. So we could probably technically get rid of these, but I'll do a little bit extra. Okay. So yeah, so that's 18 that we just did. Yeah. Which means we've gone down from 200 reactors to 72, and we're technically producing more power than we would have with 72, which is awesome. Okay, beautiful. So I no longer need that. Don't need that anymore, and yeah, we're just going to let the bots do their job. And oh, I did not realize it was going to do that. Did a train just get dropped off? Because we're not putting these tanks everywhere. We're just not doing it. Get rid of all of those bloody tanks before they start filling up with fluoroketone and just... yeah. Well, once all these pipes and stuff get set up, hopefully that tank should start. You know what I'll probably do? Oh, the last one didn't have one. Okay. What I'll probably do is I'll actually do it right now, and that will completely solve my problem. So somehow this one's 24k and this one's 24k. I don't know how they both got up to 24k. Did we drop off a train or something? I think we dropped off a train. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. And we're going to do this. Okay. Now, I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that one, and it'll feed back into there. We get rid of this pump. And now, we get rid of that one. Pump back in. Okay, now we're sweet. Now we are sweet. And now we can start very carefully destroying these. Okay. Not going to make the same mistakes. So we got 14. 14 is 42. No, it's 4 times 40. 4 times 14. 14. 28. Well, let's get the pump back on there. 14, 20, 56. So we can get rid of one of these tanks, but we can't get rid of the last one. I can rotate that, actually, and then I can do this. Okay. And that's created a system where this will eventually drain, and these ones eventually fill up, and then... yeah, so eventually I can just delete this one. I'd love to automatically say delete this one when it's empty, but I can't really do that. Okay. I love that you can rotate the tanks and don't lose the fluid. That's really nice. Alright, so we are 100% set now. 100% set. We're already getting 5.3 gigawatts, which is nice. A lot of these will start pumping up and turning on and all this sort of stuff. And we are so overproducing. But then again, we probably won't have a lot of neighbor bonus in these guys because they're just not really working so hard. But then again, we're producing the fuel. So we've got the fuel to keep them going. Oh, we just jumped up to 7.3. God, I love this new setup. Okay, this has been a very long video and it is 5 in the morning. So I'm actually finishing this video at 5 in the morning. That's incredible. I think we just dropped off a load of fusion power cells. The trains they just zip in and then they zip out again. Oh, you're actually done. We'd go... okay, I don't care about that extra 10. Beautiful. So everything's back to normal. Everything's set. Everything's wonderful. Okay. Alright. And now we can go and we can do something else. I should... well, it's a work day, so I should probably do some work. But, yeah... yeah, now our power is pretty much... it's absolutely taken care of at the moment. Yes. That is it. That is beautiful. Asteroid productivity. Okay, what's going on with my Gleba science? Please don't tell me we've had another sort of crash on Gleba. We haven't. Gleba is still going full speed. It's just a bit slow. Okay, let's move that one over there instead. Switch over. Obviously Gleba is taking its sweet time. Well, I say taking its sweet time. It's still producing 250 per minute. But that's just apparently slow when you have a research, which is 129,000. Oh, God. Oh, we've actually got, well, we've got all the fusion reactors we need according to the robot network. And the robot network hasn't expanded fully, but yeah, I definitely don't think we've got all the fusion reactors we need. I definitely don't think so. All right, we're gonna finish this part off, and yes, we are researching rocket part productivity 10. We've got 9 levels, so we've got 130% rocket productivity, which is so awesome. I don't think there's any point at which we are going to want to stop doing this research. It's not like steel or plastic where there's a point where we say, okay, this is a good stopping point. Well, having said that, we will want to continue those as well, just to use up less resources on Nauvis, probably. But yeah, rocket part productivity, we just keep going forever. Having said that, Aquinas, no, not Aquinas, what do I keep saying? Aquila is just, I mean, we're still backed up on lithium. I gotta say, well done, Aquilobase. Having said that, we are now out of carbon fiber. Why are we out of carbon fiber? What the hell is going on with that? Gleba, fusion items, carbon fiber. Available on planet 302. Did Gleba fall over? I don't think Gleba fell over. I think I just, I put a bit too much pressure on it, maybe. This guy is the only guy that's, oh no, it's carbon. Carbon is slow. And we're just burning spoilage to make... Okay, you know what you could do with some speed modules? Oh, I don't have speed modules. Oh, what a pain in the ass this is. Alright, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to fix that. Alright, we're done for now. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys later.